We got a different. Awesome. Reselling sucks.
Really? That's how you're gonna start?
Yes,
Oh, I got
started just like that. Reselling.
Humbug.
Yes, yes. All right.
Man, where's all our people?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to put this out there. If Scott comes in, I need to find out why Scott thought I was mad the other day. He texted Corey, and Corey was in the middle of something, and he says, "Why is Teresa mad? Be prepared." I don't know what I was mad about.
Oh.
Just saying.
My lovely wife is in the chat.
You're probably mad about this episode.
Huh?
What's wrong with Tammy? She's never in here.
Never. I told her to watch tonight. She might have fun watching.
Have fun making fun of Chris.
Yeah.
Tammy.
So what am I going to complain about first?
I don't know. Something. This episode is specifically for you, Chris, to make you happy, because you said there's no videos about all the bad things about eBay and reselling. So
I got one right now. It's about returns.
Also, this episode could be called. This episode could be subtitled
Chris's bitch session.
No, the one that proves Pegasus was right about everything.
Nope, not going there.
Hey, real quick, if those of you watching, if you do not know, this show, last week's shows, made Pegasus Lounge's video.
So real quick, I don't know if I would take that as an honor.
Why not? I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. I did.
Chris is happy. Chris happy.
No such thing as bad publicity, right?
Chris.
None. And look, our sponsor got free publicity on that one because it had Wolfman goodies up at the top, bright red. Everybody could see it.
Well, I don't know if it was good publicity for him or not. But Chris, anytime Chris just sat there and he's watching, he's like, "Man, I look good."
Are you serious?
Yeah, it looks so good, man. I had to go trim my beard up and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Brad, you wrote a book on that video, brother. I read that the other day, and Tammy told me, she says, you got to stop because all the words are starting to mix together.
Oh, you read it out loud.
Yeah, I read it out loud.
Well, yeah. So about once a year, for all you people who wade into comments and just do that.
Did you hold on? Did you comment on his video?
He wrote a book. Did you not see it?
No, I didn't read comments on anything.
That's probably.
So continue on.
No, I was just saying that, like once ever so often, maybe about once a year, I wade in and comment on stuff. I don't know how people do it. It's just too involved.
Yeah.
John, Rad Relics had a comment on there also.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So Tammy says he looks at himself every time he passes a mirror or window. What?
Yeah, you do.
Hi, Ping.
By the way, let's not skip over the fact that we got Marsha, the best dang moderator.
Yes,
on the whole dang
YouTube.
We do.
We don't want to forget that. Thank you for coming.
And I don't have to moderate tonight.
There you go.
You got the break tonight. Got the break. So did y'all watch Tuesday night show with Chad?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he did good. I like it. He did good. Chad's just naturally a funny dude. He's got a good disposition.
Oh, yeah.
So we had Jake with him, so
Thanks for asking about the rich part. So Sandy saw it also.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people saw it.
I hadn't looked, so I don't know if I've gotten a comment there. I'll probably get a video. But
you did have
boy, you're thinking high of yourself.
See, the problem is, Brad, the only video he can pull for you is from here.
Oh, by the way, it's not. It wouldn't be weird that someone would make a video about me because, hey, Marsha, did you hear? I'm I'm the number one seller of used Playmobil on eBay.
Really?
Damn.
You didn't know that?
Well,
As a matter of fact, here we go.
Do you know who I am?
No, I can't say that I do.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
You're kind of. Did that say you're kind of a big deal?
Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
Man. That's awesome.
I thought that was funny.
So hey, I want to start off. Here's my first complaint about eBay. It's
Okay,
return.
let's
I got
go.
two. All right.
Hold on before you do your complaint, okay? I have to
trying to avoid this whole episode.
No.
Teresa,
I have to publicly shame some people. One of them happens to be in our chat that everybody's saying hi to.
Oh, you got to publish.
Miss Lisa did not submit her weigh-in this week.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That I saw.
Oh no.
Miss Lisa, I'm just putting in your weight from last week into this week, but you gotta weigh in next week.
Lisa says she's done fooling with you.
Hey,
No, she's not.
She's done.
or
Hey.
she ate too many cookies and
Tammy.
doesn't want to.
hey Corey. Hey John. Hey Sandy. Hey Ping.
Yes.
Hey Lisa.
To everybody. He pimps more than I do. I do not pimp more than you do.
She said primp, not pimp.
Oh, is that what that says?
Chris. She said primp, not
We know what your mind is.
Did you
Okay.
just say your wife pimps more than you do?
What?
What?
Wait a minute. What did you just say? No. Look, I can be in and I go in. I brush my beard. I take my little razor, run it across the top of my head, brush my teeth, and put my deodorant on, and I'm done. She's in there for an hour doing God knows what. So I don't know. I mean, but when she comes out, she smells good. She looks beautiful. Woo, gets my blood boiling when she comes out. So I'm gonna embarrass you, Tammy. All right. So let's get into our episode. Our episode's
Chris's complaint.
Well, it's about the Grinch of eBay. So we're going to talk about negative stuff with eBay. And my first one has to do with
Yeah.
Brad.
Whoa, we can't do this without Brad.
He didn't want to hear your crap either.
Where did Brad go?
I'm telling you, he left because he doesn't want to hear your crap.
Hello, Cat Swift. Thank you for joining us. Well, I can't start until Brad gets back. Golly. So, Marsha, how's things been going for you?
That's been going good. Still working at the thrift store.
Yeah.
So,
Do you find you come home with more stuff than you need to from the thrift store? No comment.
That's one of the bad things. Every day, yeah, my storage unit death pile is like, okay, I've got to get a handle on this.
So you have a storage unit that you use for a death pile?
Yes, because I live with my parents, so
Okay.
and I have nowhere to put anything, so it's all.
So where do you have you have a storage unit full of your death pile. So what do you do with your inventory? It's listed. You have a separate storage unit for that?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You have 2 storage units?
I have 4 storage units.
Oh my gosh.
4.
1 with my personal stuff, 2 with my eBay stuff, and then a 10x10 with all my extra shipping stuff.
Oh wow.
Oh my
Brad,
goodness.
come back, man. Come back.
Bradley. Oh, Brad said Chris killed his computer.
Already.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your first complaint?
Hold on. Brad's device is connecting. Give us 1 minute. All right, there he is.
Yay!
Yeah, it just froze up first thing. Chris killed my computer.
Yeah. We got echo. There he is.
Yeah. Chris killed it. It just froze up first thing. Chris, let me get rid of this now. I was watching you on the screen until it comes back. You didn't have to stop on account of me, Chris.
Yeah. Tammy said that we had a storage unit death pile at one time. I think we did.
And the sad thing is, mine's a 10x15, and you can hardly walk into it.
Oh my goodness. I think ours is that size too, or maybe a little bit bigger. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Hey, before we start Grinching, there's a Christmas present that I got for my mom and dad.
Okay.
That it's just there's a bunch of them on Amazon, and it's just some Kindle Direct thing, which is, by the way, that's another way people can make money if you want to have a replenishable that comes from inside your head. You can create books on Kindle Direct Publishing, but
Corey
it's called Mom, I want to hear your story, or Mom, tell me your story. And then I got a book from my dad that says, Dad, tell me your story. And it's just prompts, like for them to like share, like what was the first, for example, like what was the first job you had? How old were you? What did you feel like when you went to it? Stuff like that. So I thought it'd be.
It's like a generational thing. So they fill it out so you can have it, and then you get one and you fill it out for your kids or grandkids, because you can do it for grandkids as well.
Yeah, so those just came in the mail, I think, yesterday, and I want to throw those out there because it's like, if you're like me, it's hard to buy for your parents. Like, you don't know. It's just hard for me to buy gifts for folks a lot of times. So,
way to make me feel bad, Brad.
Don't feel bad. I understand your situation. I'm
an orphan.
I get it.
I'm just kidding.
Nancy she says there has to be more to this than just a few trips to the thrift store and garage sales. If you have to do 10 listings a day, I'm seeing like thousands of listings for 10 sales a day. So she's saying that about reselling. There has to be more to it.
Yeah, I think
you got any comment on it? I mean, mine's all going to be negative, so.
You just choose to be negative no matter what, even though it's a positive.
Yeah, I think that's probably like, I think sooner or later you have to find ways to source that probably don't involve a thrift store, and whether that means that you come up with products or you find a different way to source, such as
online sourcing. I just went and drove in blizzard conditions today down to go get my stuff because today was the last day to pick it up because they are closed tomorrow through January 5th.
Yeah.
It was 75 here. Sorry. I'll be a Grinch to you.
Well, the wind. I mean, it's 8 degrees right now, but feels like negative 15. But the wind is what gets you here. If it's nice out, it can be as sunny as can be, but if the wind is blowing.
I grew up in Illinois. I know what blizzards are.
So Teresa's Grinch is about sourcing in the snow.
No. We made it there and back.
Yeah. So Brad asked me to make a list of items that I wanted to complain about.
I actually put it in Chat GPT and told it to give me a list of commonly listed things that YouTubers talk about hating about reselling. But I also want to finish commenting on Nancy's post there. I think like garage sales and the thrift store things are really easy way to get started into reselling, and it gives you the opportunity to learn without like a huge investment into it. And but
one thing she says too is she says if you have to do 10 listings a day, you don't have to do 10 listings a day, Nancy. As long as you're consistent, at least you're doing something.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about all that tonight, Nancy. You fixing to hear some downsides to a lot of things, but there is a lot of. I'm not going to look. It's not. There's more positives than there is negatives, I think. But
I want to preface this by saying that like I really don't feel negative, really any at all about eBay. So this show's mostly for Chris because he's been wanting somebody to make the
listen to him
about all the downsides.
Look at this one right here.
As we know it.
Well, he's got to get it all out now so that next year he can be positive, right?
Yeah, there you go, Marcia.
Yeah, see? We just get it all out of the way and be done. Yeah.
What do you do when you run out of money? You list the stuff you have.
Yeah, you list the stuff you have. So Nancy, let me explain to you how we do things around here. This is not how you're I'm not going to say not how you're supposed to do it, but this is just how we do it here. Okay. So whatever sells in our store, we have a set number that I pay myself out of our store every week. Whatever's left over out of that, that's my source of money. If I don't make that set number, then of course I got to pull funds from somewhere else to make that set number. And when that happens, I don't have any sourcing money for that week. So I used to now Teresa and Corey have a real good method, but it's not a good way to actually start because you got to have the capital to do this. Theirs is list $500 a day in sales. So, and I did that for over a year, did really, really good. But my problem is exactly what you just said. What do you do when you run out of money? My issue is I wouldn't have run out of money if I would have bought, and this is my own doing, if I would have purchased the good items, the high sell through rate items, instead of the long tail items. So my issue with my store, and has been since day one, and I'm slowly trying to work my way out of that now, is that I concentrated more on quantity for sales versus I'm going to use the word quality because quality would be sell through rate to me versus quality for sales. So meaning, and this is one of my biggest complaints about a lot of YouTubers on a lot of YouTube resellers. One of my biggest complaint about it is that a lot of them out there, and there are some good ones out there like Grams and Pops, Marsh is good. Kat, she does a lot of things for Kat, Nurse Flipper. And then I can mention maybe 3 or 4 more that I would trust in what they say. But the other resellers out there, like the bigger guys, when they're sitting there telling you, oh, well, we're selling 10, 15, 20 items a day, what they're not telling you is that they have a 30,000 item store or a 40,000 item store. If you got 30 or 40,000 items in your store, I don't care what the sell through rate is, you're going to sell 15 to 20 items a day. But if you have a 1,200 item store or less than that, and you're sitting on long tail items, you can't depend on long tail items. You have to depend on sell through to make it. And that's my biggest complaint about YouTube resellers is they don't express that part. They say, hey, yes, I sell 10 to 20 items a day, but I got a 30, 40,000 item store. I know some YouTube resellers right now. They're pretty big not big in the community, but they're a pretty big outfit. They have over 100,000 items in their store. They're selling 50, 60 items a day. May sometimes more than that, but they're not telling you they have over 100,000 item store. I mean, there's a lot of clues out there that you can look. Well, a lot of people, when they do these videos, look in the background. If they're in a warehouse and they're talking about they're selling 100 items a day, guess what? They have the quantity for that. So that was one of my biggest complaints about a lot of YouTube resellers getting out here talking about, hey, I'm doing this number and I'm doing that number, when the smaller resellers are trying to figure out how are you doing that? And the only way that they're doing it is by quantity. The only way that we can do it, because we're a small seller, around 1,000 items or less, is by sell-through rate. And we have to concentrate on the sell-through rate, or us smaller resellers are not going to make it. Does anybody? I mean, that was just.
I agree. I mean, that's why with us, when we do ours, we're very transparent. I mean, right now we have 3,200 items, less than 3,200 items in our store. We shipped out 17 orders today, but that's also because we shipped out orders from yesterday and this morning because we are in the Christmas spirit. So we are shipping stuff early.
But you also got to remember, you guys, Teresa, you guys concentrate on the sell-through rate. Also, y'all concentrate on specifically sell-through rate. You're not out there just picking up, oh, I know this is sale, but how long is it going to sit before it does sell? I just sold something the other day. It's been in my store for over a year. I'm trying to get away from that.
So I will tell you this. So I shocked Corey the other day because we have run sales on our store for our stuff that's a year old or older. And he typically runs about 35, 40% off when he does them. I shocked him the other day because I went in and I grabbed stuff that was over a year old and I put it on 50% off sale. And I have sold like 20 items already that's out of that. I don't care. I sold the thing for $2.70 today just to be gone with it. So
here's something Nancy says. She says if you get a storage unit, you get what you get, right? So then you can't do sell-through rate that loops back to one-by-one sales, slow and a lot of time to dig through auctions and etc. Correct. But there are other ways. I'm not a storage unit guy, but so I really can't speak on how you could get rid of those type of items faster with that.
Yeah, I think storage units, like I've never done a storage unit, but from the people I know who do, it's a quick way to get a ton of crap quick for usually a decent price if you don't overspend. Problem is you have no control over what you get. And then
that is 100.
Yeah, you got to find ways to get rid of all the stuff that won't sell. You got to find ways to, offload it. So sounds like a nightmare every time I watch it. Yes, sir. Hey, Leroy's in the house. Come on.
Leroy's
And he's not like an hour late.
He's in the witness protection program, though. He's so dark.
Yeah.
He's probably sitting over there doing this.
Yeah.
What you got, Leroy?
No, I was just gonna reply to what Brad was saying. And then I wanted to say hi to
Marsha.
Hi,
Hi,
Marsha.
Leroy. Hey.
But I wanted to reply to so I have some friends that's what they do for a living, is they do storage units. And I'll be honest with you, storage units, like they said, it's good. Again, like Chris said, you gotta have the space to be able to move. You don't want to move it around. If you don't have the space and you want to rent the unit, now that tax on top of, and I see a lot of my buddies. I see what my buddies do, and it disgusts me. They and one of them is going to be watching this, and I'm not teasing you. You know who you are. But
he's definitely
you can't pick the best stuff. I grab a tote, and whatever is in that tote or that box, I process it that way. So you grab the tote. Okay, Goodwill, flea market, eBay. Goodwill, you don't just grab the good stuff. Then you have a unit that has all this junk in it. You never get time to go back to it. You have to cancel out on the unit or spend time. It drives me crazy. I feel like you need to just, my other friends, they have 6 units. Like, no, just when you buy a unit, you take that stuff and you process it right then.
Yeah.
So you say that as you watch some of the bigger people who do, that's 100% what they do is buy storage unit. But a lot of them buy it for content. And if they're not buying, they're ones that they will go and cherry pick through it and pick out the stuff and then either sell it on Whatnot and just sell it in bulk, or just, for me, I mean, we did a $1 garage sale. Here, come take whatever you want for $1, and the rest of it I tucked in the garbage, or we'll donate it to our local thrift store. But there's other ways to get rid of it. Just lot it up. Say this is for $10. Somebody come get all this stuff that's in here from Facebook Marketplace as well. So you don't have to throw it out. But
you mentioned anxiety about this episode. Watching storage unit videos give me anxiety. Like, I can't imagine just having to print that up.
Speaking of storage unit videos, so one of the content creators we follow is I'm not going to name who it is, but they're in our Discord, and they sent some pictures of a storage unit that they have access to buy. Nobody's bid on it yet. It is a whole bunch of stripper costumes.
Wow.
We're trying to get her to buy it because if they buy it for $10, they get units all the time for 10, 20, 30, 40, $50. But if just the content alone in that, if you're looking to do content, just buying that storage unit just to get the content out of it, like YouTube video, people would go crazy over that. I myself would definitely be wearing a whole, 3 sets of gloves. And I'm pretty sure I would throw everything away just knowing what it is. But
so I'll say this. I think that's one advantage, like we have been, niche down to like the Playmobil thing that we do is like we buy collections if we can. And, you know, when you go buy a collection, I know like every single tote I pick up is something usable and there's money in it, and so yeah, I like that. That feels wonderful, you know, looking through all those things and finding stuff we've never seen before.
Stripping clothes, Brad.
Yeah, I wish. No, I'd do it. I'd wear it right now.
Did you get a package yet, Brad?
What's that?
Did you get a package yet?
No, not yet.
Did you get one yet, Leroy?
I got a card. Thank you
I
very
got a
much.
card.
Who got a card?
Thank you for your card, Christmas. Chris.
Christmas.
Just no, you said it right.
Father
Christmas.
Thank you for the
Christmas.
card, Father Christmas.
Yeah, Kat says it right here, though, Brad. She says you're different. You're being the number one Playmobil seller.
Yeah. By the way, Marsha, I know how douchey that sounds when I say it. That's why I just keep repeating it. That it's getting kind of old now, so I'm going to quit. But
it's not old.
It's not.
It's funny.
I'm going to start introducing you as the number one Playmobil seller on
No,
eBay.
Brad, I've heard that. I've heard it before. I wasn't.
Look, Brad.
Oh yeah.
Playmobil stripper poles are so rare.
No.
Oh wow,
That's funny.
Right, so here's another one. Okay, a pet peeve of mine with eBay. Leroy, in case you don't know, I'm the Grinch of this episode. That's
I
why.
saw it all.
Okay, all right. So you know what's going on.
I just want to know if are you a leprechaun, which is green, or are you a Oompa Loompa?
I'm the Grinch. I'm the Grinch.
Go
I was
on.
going to get a costume and I couldn't find one in time to get it.
You know,
I
Whoville.
found one to order, but it
I
wasn't
know
going to
what
be
it is. I know what it is. I'm just being funny.
All right, so here's something else. It's on return. Okay. I am very upset with eBay that when a buyer opens a return, they have 15 working days. They have 15 business days to return the item. I don't think they should have that long. I think they should maybe do like once they open return, 3 days. That's how I feel. If you don't want to do it to where once the item arrives, they have 3 days. Well, once they open return, I think they have 3 days. Because I do 30-day free returns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if a buyer waits on day 28 to open a return, it's going to be accepted. But then I got to wait 15 business days, which is 3 weeks for them before they even have to ship it back out to me. So they have the item for 2 months to do whatever they want to do with it. And then they put your funds on hold for that whole time also. So, I mean, I just think that's ridiculous. I mean, I really do. I mean, I don't mind the returns. It doesn't fit, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't bother me because of how my store's set up. They don't get their original shipping back when they do a remorse or doesn't fit or just don't like it return, you know. So they don't get their original shipping back. But I don't mind that. But my issue is if you're going to open return the item. Yeah. You know, don't wait a month before you have to do it. I think eBay should put in like the other platform. Poshmark has a 3-day policy.
Etsy.
Corey has a 3-day policy.
Etsy does.
Yeah, Etsy's got a 3-day policy. That's another.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't.
What has Amazon got?
I'm just saying, eBay is up there in customer base compared to Amazon.
eBay
you know what I mean. But hold on though. If you compare Etsy, Mercari, Poshmark, Whatnot, which Whatnot I don't even think technically has return policy, against eBay. eBay is the Amazon of those stores. Okay. So they're trying to compare. I mean, to me, it's comparing it to Amazon.
I understand what you're saying.
So
I'd say so Kat says something here. She says, as a seller, I also don't like that. But from a buyer's side, they may not be able to stop and go to a post office and drop it off. Could be a middle ground for a number of days.
Hold on. You're gonna tell me on that one that you have 21 days to return it. And you're going to tell me you're going to wait until the 20th day, which I just recently had somebody do, to return it because you couldn't find time in those 3 weeks to stop by a post office on your way.
Or
they're open Saturday morning.
Schedule a pickup.
That too.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with that.
I think 7
neighbor
days
can take
is
it,
sufficient.
whatever.
Yeah.
Get the top rated seller. That's
7 max, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, yeah. A week, 5 days, 5 business days.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, meet somewhere in the middle or something. But yes, 21 days. Oh, I thought it was 15 business days.
It's 21 days. It's
Is it
21 days.
21 business
Yeah.
days or 21 days?
Days.
21 days.
Okay.
15
right.
for the 50, yeah. I think
So-
Amazon's 21 too, isn't it?
Which probably comes
I
out
just
to
it was
about
30.
Oh, is it?
Well, I think that's I don't agree with that. Be quite honest with you. If I buy something and it doesn't fit or it's not what I wanted, I'm open to return and I'm returning it the next day. You know, I'm going out and putting it in the box the next day. I just
So
hold on, Teresa. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just feel that is a loophole for buyers to get your product, especially clothing, to get your product, use that for 2 months before they have to return it. In essential, they're renting items from us. I don't run a rental store.
sometimes you do.
Okay, so Teresa, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So mine is along those same lines. So recently, just the other day on Dapper and Dazzle, I had somebody open a return, like I think it was close to the 30 days that I don't even remember for sure, the 30 days to return it, right? Mm-hmm. They opened the claim and then they waited until like 2.5 weeks into it to send it back. I got it back on Monday or whatever day it was. Oh my gosh. If you guys could see this ring that they sent back, like they totally rented it, ruined it, and then sent it back to me. Like,
oh, she froze.
It's going to be one of them kind of episodes.
I see that right now.
Am I back?
Your voice is.
Your voice is.
It's the Grinch what stole the internet tonight.
There you go. Oh, she looked like that. My wife sent one real quick until she gets back. My wife sent one to me that said Veros are stupid. I agree with that too. We didn't go out. We bought an item at a yard sale, and you mean I can't put it on eBay to sell? That doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go. Teresa, all right, go. I brought up something else when he was gone, but go ahead.
Nancy had a statement too. Still too long. What happens if they don't send it back? Nancy, once that period of time runs out, they can't send it back. It closes out the return claim.
Yeah, if they don't send it back, that's good for you.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Lisa wants to know what percentage of returns do I have. I don't. That's a good. How would I find that out?
It's probably in your
stats
performance,
someplace.
maybe.
All right, go ahead, Teresa. Finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
So they sent that ring back. Like I said, you could put it in your palm of your hand, and it left like grease marks, like dirt marks on your hand. I'm like, what did they do with this ring? So I went to refund because they opened it as did not fit for a ring, but then kept it for 5 or 6 weeks, however long it was. And when I refunded it, because it's a did not fit, I had the option as a top rated seller to deduct 50%. So I did. And I didn't think anything of it for like 3 or 4 days. And then yesterday they messaged in the morning. They're like, where's my refund? Because I specifically put the pictures if I do deduct because of something they did, I will take pictures of it and I will put it in the return. So eBay can see it if something comes up and whatnot. So I messaged them back and said, I issued you a 50% return because you sent the ring back in a disgusting condition and it was damaged and I can no longer resell it. I don't see a refund. So I screenshotted in the process of her saying I don't see a refund and her screenshot and me screenshotting to send to her the screen that shows refund issued. She went to eBay and disputed the other half of the refund.
But that's not on you.
No, it's not. It's just very frustrating. That would be my complaint with eBay is you cannot 100% give out money to people who are scammers. That do stuff like that because that gives them will. So what I did, and I know Corey probably won't like it, but I did it anyway. I sent them back a message and saying, thank you. It looks like eBay has refunded you the difference. However, I would like to say that I reported you to eBay as a scammer so that you cannot continue to scam other people for stuff like this. And then I blocked him right after I sent it. So,
yeah, see, that's the other thing. That's the other thing that I understand there is that, eBay will not, when it's obvious that this person is a scammer or they've done wrong or whatever you want to
take advantage of her.
Take advantage. They continue to allow that and support that on their platform. If they would just start say, hey, you don't get your money back, because you did this or did this. Hey, you sent that item back damaged. The seller has every right to take 50% off the cost. You lose that money. If they would quit refunding them for doing stuff like that, that would stop it. That's
I agree. I agree.
Yep.
I can't find. I can somebody help me where I would go to find. I'm in the performance.
I looked into performance. It only shows like items not as described metrics. It doesn't really show.
Give me a sec.
I don't even see that. Where do you see that at, Brad?
On
is that under the seller level stuff?
It was on performance, maybe like service metrics.
Service metrics will tell you your whatever, but I don't. Service metrics will tell you your items not as described and your items not received. But I swore there was somewhere else.
Oh, return rate. Here it is right here. It's under the seller performance.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that.
We're at.
Mine is 3.05%.
Where's that at?
Seller metrics off for your seller hub.
Yeah, off for your seller level perform. I found it on my seller performance where you do your top rated and all that. You scroll down to the bottom and it says return rate. Mine's 3.5%. It says 37 out of 1,212 transactions.
I still don't see it.
Yeah, it's under seller level. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Mine's 0.15. So it's not even 1%.
No. Mine's not really. I mean, it's 3%.
That's within a year, so.
Yeah.
Is that a year?
Really? I've had since last December 1st of 2024.
I can count on one hand the number of returns I've had. 2 of them were golf clubs, which I kind of understand because it's like they didn't even unwrap them like they were new golf clubs. They didn't even unwrap them. They must have gotten them and stamped up on them. Was like, no, this is don't feel right for me, and just sent it right back. So.
Yes, I think Nancy. Yes, I think it's 1,212 transactions. I think that is the yearly transaction. Let's see.
I've had 1 return in the past year. Oh,
yeah, 1,214 is what it says. So that's all I've sold in a year is 1,200 items in a year. I'm sure Leroy has done double that with his tools. Isn't that right, Leroy? Sitting back over there chilling.
He's sitting back there like the Podfather. He might be asleep.
Oh, he might be. Okay.
I think he actually is asleep. I was joking. Oh. I thought you'd done falling asleep, sitting straight up.
Chris, I don't think that's a year.
You don't think it's a year?
Yeah, it tells you the date at the bottom.
Yeah, it's 3 months. Well, mine is 3 months.
No.
Oh, mine says transaction period December 1st, 2024 through November 30th, 2025. I don't
know. Maybe mine is different because I don't know, but mine is September 25th, September 2025 through November 20th.
Are you in the seller level?
Looking right at it.
Are you in the seller level?
Yeah, I have a 1.92% rate, and it says I've sold 1,000 items, and I know I sell 1,000 items in 90 days.
Oh yeah, y'all sell 1,000 items in a lot less than 90 days. Yeah. So how many have you sold, Brad, this year?
How many have I sold? I'm just gonna spitball and say a little under 4,000. I mean,
Right. So
maybe 800, maybe.
Nancy, my listings roughly has always been right around 1,200 listings, but as of today, I'm only at 571 right now. So my listings have gotten smaller on eBay than what they used to be.
How many did you say I was supposed to sell, Chris?
However many you sell.
I was wondering if you sold over 1,200 items this year. I feel like you have.
954.
There's no way.
You got to remember, I was away.
He was gone for a couple weeks.
I was gone for a month in February and a month in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then he's been gone the last 2 months on this weight loss challenge.
Was there a super chat that we missed?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
And this is one of those moments where we asked the super chatter, what would he like?
Did we miss a super chat?
Do you have a Grinch one?
Yes, it was Leroy. What do you want?
We have what do we have for Chris? We have something for Chris that Chris.
Leroy, thank you, buddy. Christmas present for the Grinch.
I think you need a three-legged duck.
Hey, look, I know. I think you need Macho Man for the Grinch.
Yeah.
We want Macho Man.
We want Macho Man.
Okay, well, in honor of this episode and in honor of our Chris and his volatility, here you go.
It's enough to get me to the boiling point. Yeah, I hate your guts.
We need to make one out of the twang thing, but it's too long.
Oh no! Oh yeah.
Oh, we're gonna remix it, and make the twang song.
Marsha, what do you call them? What are those things that you pick up salad with, Marsha?
Tongs. EONGS.
You left out the W.
No, I did not.
W. I feel like Marsha knows what has been down.
I heard that episode.
I have an unrelated reseller question.
Okay.
Because I'm starving and I feel like I like food these days. I like thinking about it anyway. What is everybody's favorite Christmas dessert, but not something like your grandmother makes? Like people like pumpkin pie, but like somebody likes candy canes, or somebody likes the Christmas kisses, or somebody likes. I used to like those cookies in a can, and it'd have like the pretzels with the sugar on them.
The pretzels with the almond bark on it?
No.
You don't like the
pretzels?
pretzels?
Around 10, and there'd be 2 layers of the white cookies.
Oh. I gotcha.
So we'll put Masha first. Go ahead, Masha.
I like ginger snaps. Ginger snap cookies.
Those
little thin wafer ginger snap cookies?
Yep.
Ooh, yummy.
Go ahead, Brad.
My mom makes divinity, and I don't even know what it is. It's like maybe got like
I've made it before, but I don't.
My mom makes a good version of that. I do like peanut butter balls too. Little chocolate covered peanut butter balls.
Da Vinci. I haven't had that in a long time.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Divinity?
And now, Chris's word of the week.
Da Vinci. Da Vinci. I love it.
So my favorite, I got 2 of them, is sausage balls and peanut butter balls. Peanut butter chocolate covered peanut butter balls. It's my favorite.
Oh, I also like chocolate meringue pie.
Teresa, what do you got?
Chocolate meringue.
Hershey's Kiss cookies. So peanut butter cookies, Hershey's
yes.
Kiss on top. And then I absolutely love peanut brittle.
Oh, peanut brittle's good.
Yes, my daughter-in-law has started bringing around the stuff that her dad makes, and it is amazing.
Yeah, Yeah. Look, I'm telling y'all, Brad was talking about the books for the ebooks on Amazon. I am in the process of making a book also. It's called it ain't called nothing yet. I haven't got a good name for it yet, but I'm thinking about calling it Topher's Dictionary.
Life as I see it.
And Would you say, Brad?
Life as I see it.
Yeah. And so, hey, that's a good one. Life as I see it. And so it's going to be all my words and the definitions of them, so everybody can understand what I say when I say it.
People are going to be confused when they read Da Vinci in there, because everybody has something in their head already when they hear Da Vinci. So
I mean, it may not be like a book. It may be a translator guide.
If they ever talk to you, it's only good for one person.
I mean, that might work. You never know. I mean, the people in the chat might be
it's a translation dictionary, so he knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Life as I spell it.
Life as I say it.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Chris, what's your next complaint?
The next one is the fees are greedy.
So
not if you use promo nomo.
Here's what's interesting. So I have these. I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of commonly complained about things, right?
Yeah.
For eBay.
The first one was, and just online reselling in general. Number one was fees and thin margins, and it's got some explanation. And the second was buyer scams, fraud, and returns. So we're at the top of the list still. We got 22 to go.
Golly,
you seriously have 24 complaints?
Wow.
No,
I don't have 22.
There's 14. But they have like sub things in them. So yeah.
Anyway. All right. So customers are cheap.
Customers are cheap. So you're talking about lowballers.
Yes. And here's why I say that.
Even when stuff is on sale.
Yes. I can have an item 50% off in my store, and then I'll get a 75% off offer. And I'm like,
off the 50% already.
Yeah.
I've seen you Macho Man over that one a couple of times in real time. So
yes, you have. And then here's another one that okay, so I have like so I ran a whatnot. I had graphic t-shirts in my store. Okay, and I ran a whatnot show, and I sold like 54 of those graphic t-shirts. Well, the ones I didn't sell, which was probably about 10 left, what I did was I put them back on eBay, and I put them at $5, and with $5.99 shipping. Okay, I put them at $5, and people are sending me $2.50, $3 offer. I'm like, wait a minute. And there was just one the other day that actually I lowered it 5%. I lowered them 5%. So one shirt was $4.80 something cents. And a person sent me a $4 offer on it. And Tammy looked at me and I looked at her. I says, if they can't pay 85 cents, then no. I mean, why? That makes no sense to me. I don't understand if people are. I don't understand if people do that intentionally, do it on purpose, or just.
Hold on. Do you want to know what I did to a guy today? I have a helicopter up there, right? It's listed at $65. He sent me an offer the other day at $40. Not taking it, so I countered at
$64.99.
$64.99 and $40. That's $25 off. No.
I get you, but that's not a low ball offer to me. No. A low ball offer is they send you a $20 offer.
Oh, I've had that happen too. But so I countered back at what I was comfortable with, which was $58.99. Because I don't have a hurry to sell it because it's out of my store war stuff, and I'm already in the red, or already made money on that. So he declined it. So today he sends me an offer for $35. So Teresa goes back because I absolutely love the piece. I will not complain about eBay's piece with this. When you start counter offering now and you're messaging with people, you can see prior offers that have been sent to them. Mm-hmm. If you're doing it from the computer, you can see all the offers you have gone in between the two of you. So I looked and I saw that he had sent me 40 and today he sent me 35. So I went back at $59.99.
There you go.
I'm like, you want to lower yours? I'll raise mine.
Yeah.
Then he came back with 40 and I still went back with $59.99 and then he just ignored me.
So Kat has a question. It says, do any of you think that eBay will reverse this promo thing if enough people drop their promotions?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it's possible, but if they do, they will then raise fees.
Yes.
Yep.
All so this is,
they're going to get that money one way or the other. And if they can't get it through promotions, they'll just raise fees.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
So the logic behind it is when you have people who are in high volume categories like clothing, and I don't even know what else is out there, but like the high volume stuff that you have to have a high volume of it to actually get good sales, or you have to have high end stuff to be able to sell it. If they keep all those high end people that in order to be competitive, they have to do promotions, they're not going to care about, the people who are selling 300-400 things a year that don't want to do their promotions. They're not going to listen to them. They're listening to the ones who are higher up that have the huge sales, that are making the sales using promoted listings. So why would they change it?
Nancy says the promotion don't even work. I have a Linux vase I put it 13% on and found it finally on page 10. So I here's something that Corey and Teresa has pointed out in the video recently that they've done. The promotional fee thing that they are now doing is not the problem. The problem is that the pay to play people, the pay to click guys, they're always going to be at the top of the page now before anybody. But you can promote an item at 100% and you'll never be above those pay to click guys. Never.
Pay per click. Pay per click.
Yeah, pay per click. You'll never be above those.
Nope.
But I do like the fact. Now I will say this: I'm going to continue to promote. I'm actually fixing to here probably next year sign up for a promotion, not a promotion, but a new program that's called Promo Nomo. Is that correct?
That is correct. Just spelled just as it goes.
Who's going to be the spokesperson? This is a great time to advertise it. Brad or Teresa, y'all both know it really, really well.
Promo Nomo is.
You want me to, or are you going to?
Oh, I'll go. Promo Nomo is so like eBay will let you do one. I mean, you could do all kinds of things, but it doesn't automatically move things along. So if you don't want to promote for the first 60 days, you can set it up so it doesn't promote for the first 60 days. Then on day 61, if you want to say, okay, I'm willing to give eBay 2%, to maybe kickstart it a little bit in case nobody saw it, you might not have had great titles or whatever. It will automatically roll it into the next category. Then if you say on 120 days, you want to give it a bigger boost because you can do 3 categories on it. Then you move it into, a 7% category or whatever it may be. And it just, you don't ever have to touch it. You just set it up and it will add new items to your listing. It does give you the option for those who, not us, that do end and sell similar. It automatically keeps in the system what day you initially did it. Anyways, it keeps in the queue so it knows if you've ended and relisted when that item was initially listed on eBay. So it will keep it in that queue. And you can also set it up so that if you choose, like we do, we don't advertise anything over $100 till the end category that we hit. Or if you have certain categories that you don't want to advertise, you can do that as well. Brad, what's your opinion?
What she was trying to say.
Teresa.
I am not. Nope.
She just took over as Grinch. She just.
I'm not.
You can't chuck the bread on the pasta.
But see, when Chris puts it so nicely out there on those listen only things, nobody knows what I just did.
Yep.
Right?
When I do what now? What I do?
When you put them out there on those listen only things like Spotify and whatever you were doing.
I don't do that right now.
Yeah, birds don't
Well,
translate.
what you do, and if you do, nobody's going to know what I did. So
yeah, you're just going to have to come out and say F you if you.
Yeah, I put that on the back burner to a year.
Hold on, we got somebody new that I don't think I've ever noticed in here before. OG Vault.
OG Vault. What do they say here? They say I do 4% on everything. It's probably too much, but at least I beat everybody does 1 to 3%. You're right. You did.
Technically, you beat everybody that does 2 to 3% because you cannot do less than 2% advertising on eBay.
Yeah, I got a question.
For promotion.
Yeah, Brad.
I genuinely don't know the answer to this. I saw something about promoted stores on eBay. What's that about?
You can.
I mean,
you can promote a store. I don't know how it works though.
Huh.
Another money grab,
also,
maybe.
So I know I don't get upset about any of this stuff, but I'll show a little heat right here because of an order I had today. All right. And it's on,
get the macho.
It's on promoted listings. It's a promoted listing. So you know how when you look at your solds, how it shows sold via promoted listing, right? If it's sold via promoted listing. All right. I had somebody who bought like multiple items. So with our Playmobil, which is pretty common, I think they bought like 5 different things. Okay. I'm going to say they clicked the first one on promoted, and then the other ones, they were probably in our store just looking around. Every one of them got hit with the sold via promoted listings. Is that the way it works, eBay?
Yes. If they get to your store and find your item by a promoted listing, the rest of them they get is promoted.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is it if the rest of them are not promoted?
It doesn't matter. They found it through a promoted one. So it's all of them
So to me, people should automatically know that it doesn't matter because eBay's doing what they're starting to do in January technically now, because to me that would be the same thing.
Because if they had found one of his listings not promoted
and then
clicked on the rest of them.
Yeah.
That's the first time I guess I really paid attention to that.
Anybody can click on the promoted listing in your store and not buy it, and then somebody within 30 days can come and buy it, even if they found it non-promoted. It's now considered a promoted click.
I mean, that was the first place I went to. I was like, because they found the first one via promoted and then continued to purchase more.
Yeah.
Everything that sold.
The reason they found the other ones was because of the promoted.
Yeah. So I knew that's what it was. I had never paid attention to the fact that it was.
Brad, just do what Todd does. Todd's never promoted anything.
Yeah, Todd sells gold bars. They sell themselves.
Yeah, they sell themselves, right?
Well, I have to admit, the last 2 months, I'm not promoting anything. Everything that's already listed is. I do 2.6. I do a weird number. I do 2.6%.
Gold bars are replenishable.
Okay, hold on though. Are you a full-time reseller, Martha?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, because I've been working at the store full time, I haven't been doing full time. But after the first of the year, I'm going to be doing full time.
So Nancy brought up the thing about Brad. You asked about the promoting your store. Promoting your store is 100% pay-per-click. They will take you, if they click on it, they will take you directly to your store, not to a specific link. It's more about branding, just like Corey always says, we are Grams of Pop Vintage. On eBay, we are not eBay. So it promotes your store as a whole, not just an individual item.
Let me ask you a question about that.
Another one?
On a serious note here. Other than people like Kevin, Kat, Julian, and I can think of some others that have big stores.
Harry Tornado, my best friend.
Yeah, Josh. Well, no, Josh doesn't do eBay anymore. He does whatnot now. So let's just use those 3 right there for an example, real quick. You talk about the pay-per-click per store. Do people really shop stores? The reason I exclude those is because I think, and I could be very, very wrong, I believe a lot. I don't know how much percentage of the sales there is, but some percentage of their sales are viewer sales. So yes, they shop their store.
Yep.
I know Cats is very little, very little. It's like 1%, maybe 2% top sometimes. She says very. She has more of a problem that people go to her store just to see what she's listing, which affects her algorithm.
That's what I was going to ask you. If you have people that are stalking your store and not buying anything, that does affect your?
It negatively affects because you're not getting the transaction rate, the turnover.
I think promoted stores like or pay per click. I think that really probably only really works if you have like a niche. I'm going to say a niche down store. Like let's say it's like a clothing store or something like that. You're trying to gather all of that one market. I don't know as it even makes sense for like one-off things.
But you get charged even if they don't buy anything. So if they clicked into your store and you're paying per click, So they don't have to,
if you're using that,
but you can advertise your stuff on eBay. You can advertise your individual listings pay per click as well. But it's not advisable unless you have a replenishable.
Would that even make sense? Yeah, unless it's a replenishable thing, or if you're sell a bunch of those items, a bunch of those kinds.
I mean, if you're selling like artwork or something like that, that's a higher end thing, which most people aren't going to sell that on eBay anyway. They're going to go to a gallery or whatever. But if you're selling something that's very niche down, and if somebody searches Google for Playmobil, used Playmobil, and you do pay per click, yours is going to be one of the ones that's at the top.
Yeah.
You don't have to have them know your store directly.
Yeah,
but if you put it in there that you are a Playmobil seller.
Yeah, see, the promoting the store thing, I don't think that's me personally. I would never do that, because if I go shop on eBay, I'm not going to a store. I'm just searching an item on eBay in the search bar, and it pulls up whatever parameters I did in the search, and it pulls up a listing, or 10 listings, whatever it is.
I think my question more is like, where does that show up at? Is that just going to be like on a Google search?
It's Google. Pay per click is Google.
Yeah, and see, the only thing I'd want to do it on, and I'm not going to do it, but if I were going to do it, the only thing I'd want to do it on would be our Playmobil. So,
So wait a minute. I don't have pay per click in my stores on Google.
No crap, because you don't pay per click. You do standard promotions.
I don't have any promotions.
It shows up.
I don't have anything promoted right now, and you can look.
It's just searching the internet. It's searching the internet, and it's indexing your listing.
Okay.
Yeah. So your listing has been on your eBay store for more than 3 to 4 days, because that's typically about how long it takes for it to index it into Google.
It doesn't just show up on Google either. It also shows up, believe this or not, it also shows up in YouTube. I sent a picture to Brad that one of my listings, when you watch YouTube now, you're going to get the advertisements on the side right there. I had one of my listings in YouTube. I sent a picture of Brad and showed it to him, like, this is my listing. So they're starting to advertise on other platforms besides just Google.
I have a question for Marshall when I can talk.
You can talk now.
A friend of mine got mad at me because I sent him a message through eBay on one of his items. And he said that he had to cancel the item because I sent the message on. I asked a question about the item, joking around. And you had just said something about messing up the algorithm when people look at your stuff. Can you break that down a little bit? Like the little knowledge that you know? Like,
because you have a
sell-through rate and a click-through rate.
Yeah, your click-through rate that converts to sales. So if you had, like with Kat's example, if she has 2,000 viewers going to her store and just clicking on her items just to look and not buying, then eBay thinks, oh, everybody keeps clicking on her items, but they're no good because they're not buying them. It kind of weighs her algorithm down a little bit.
Starts burying it.
So, Leroy, all that stalking you've been doing to my store, you're the reason my sales are bad.
because I stalk everybody's store, and nobody else talks about. I stalk Brad's store every day. Mom and Pop Vintage. I stalk their store every day. I stalk Jason's store every day. I stalk Darren's store every day. I stalk. Oh, I'll stop.
Yeah, see, guys. So you got there's your reason why if you got low sales, it's Leroy's fault.
He probably helps whenever it's gone a little while without a sale. Leroy probably jogs it for me. Appreciate it, Leroy.
I just don't understand that, like how that hurts because.
Well, because if eBay thinks everybody just keeps looking at your stuff, but not buying, then they think you're just like a dead seller. They're not making any money from you. You know.
I get it on cat side, but if 1 or 2 people are doing it, I can't see how that hurts.
Well, no, but like what you're talking about the YouTube people, because a lot of her viewers will look at her store, because they watch her videos of stuff she picks up and they want to see, it in her store.
Chad requested for you to stalk his store, Leroy.
Yeah.
Chad said to stalk his store?
Yeah, Wolfman wants you to stalk his store.
He'll have to send it to me on YouTube.
Wolfman Goodies.
I'll send you
Google Wolfman Goodies eBay.
Matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat since he's our sponsor. I'd put it in.
Scott said, I heard this is the worst reselling show on the internet.
You heard right.
You heard right. We're the worst one.
Okay, hold on though, Scott. Why did you message my husband the other day about me being mad? I'm just curious. Chris, were you? It's because Chris was talking to him, I bet. No. It was 100%. Chris called Scott. Chris called Scott after he.
Why am I to blame here? Brad's laughing too. So why is it just me? Because
Chris has a direct line to Scott.
Corey has a direct line to Scott.
Corey doesn't call Scott. Corey doesn't call anybody except for Ken. Well, that's fine, but Corey doesn't call him, and Corey wouldn't call him and say Teresa's mad.
I called Scott this,
and I'm not mad, so I don't know what the deal is.
Scott told me about something that because I called and talked to Scott about what I was getting ready to do in my parts store, and he informed me that there is a way that you can set your shipping. And you got, I don't know, I never did get back in touch with him to so he could show me how to do it. But you can set. Scott told this come from Scott, not Chris. This come from Scott.
Then I would take it with a very small grain of salt.
So I'm going to ask you guys then. And Scott stirring the pot. He's chaos. That's what it says. So he says that anything east of the Mississippi or west of the Mississippi gets a bump in shipping, and there's a way he does that in his store, in a setting that he can do. Because he's on the East Coast. So like if you have a flat rate shipping, there's a way to bump that flat rate if you're on the West Coast.
It's just rate tables.
Either that or rate tables.
Oh, he said rate tables. I don't know. Okay.
I'm Central United States, so both coasts cost me the same amount.
Yeah, you're lucky you're in the middle. Yeah, it don't matter. So I was just wondering about that. And how to do it. And Scott, you were supposed to call me back so we could get together and you could walk me through on how to do that. And you never did. I'm kind of disappointed, my friend.
By the way, Scott.
Hurt my heart.
By the way, Scott, this is something only you understand. The death in the family I've experienced this week. Rest in peace, Tua. Tua, time is over.
Is it really?
Yeah, they benched him.
Oh, wow. Who they start instead?
Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Oh my God, that's the worst thing they could have done. Well, Scott's going to be in mourning after tomorrow night, I think, for the rest of the season.
I just posted a link in there that if you walk through and read it, it will tell you how to set up rate tables.
Okay.
Thank you, Teresa.
I don't know how to do it because I don't use it. So.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure there's YouTube videos about it. Step by step, probably.
I can just call Scott.
Yeah,
maybe Scott doesn't want to spend time talking to you.
I know. You know what Scott does all the time, and this ain't no.
He ignores your phone calls.
No. Every time we talk, every single time, this guy is working his tail off. Every time we're talking, he's either at a estate sale or talking to old ladies in thrift stores or anything. He's working his tail off.
See, he agrees with me.
Yeah, Scott tells his wife, "Come out here and pretend like I'm talking to you."
Should I resent that last remark? I need to resent that last remark. I resent that last remark.
Which one?
The old ladies in the thrift stores.
Chris. Dang it, Topher. That's the second time you've insulted one of our ladies on the phone tonight.
I don't know if I'm going to come back.
Wait a minute.
No, I like you here. Don't say that. I'll leave. Marsha, I'll leave forever and you can stay.
No, Leroy.
Oh, look, Brad. You're in trouble.
You called Joni old.
I said pretend. I said pretend to be. I said pretend to be an old lady I'm talking to. Okay?
Oh, I haven't found. What is it? What is Roman talking about here? I have a feeling that Chris put an electric fence all over Buck Mountain Barn territory so that sandbox resellers won't get close to him. What is a sandbox reseller?
He set it up above. He said something about being a sandbox reseller. Where did he say that?
What I do free? OG Vault says they do free shipping on everything.
Mm-mm.
So let me.
I listen to other people that do it, and no.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button.
I think it would. If I had like certain kinds of, if all I sold was just the little figures of Playmobil, I might consider free shipping. But
see, and I do free shipping on my jewelry. Besides my watches weigh way more than any of the jewelry I sell, so I do free shipping on my jewelry just because it weighs like anywhere from 2 to 3 ounces. So
I do $6 flat rate on my jewelry.
So let me ask OG. I want to ask OG a question. Is there a size limit on your free shipping, though? I know someone else that does free shipping, but they do it based off of size.
See, Corey does
size.
Corey does free shipping on his ephemera store too, but he knows what everything's going to cost.
Right. I have turned my part store, the smaller items, into free shipping because of the same thing. I know what everything's going to cost to ship. But the bigger items, I don't do free shipping on in my part store. Yes, Brad.
So I have a question.
Yes.
For those of you that do free shipping, this is a question for the chat. So like the stuff we sell, we do combine shipping for customers, but a lot of times they don't see it. So they'll send us a message and ask us to do that. When you do free shipping, do you have people, on a consistent basis asking you to refund any shipping?
No, because we've never had any. We do free shipping, and anything we've ever sold combined shipping, we've never had anybody ask us to combine shipping. I actually had some guy the other day that we sent him 2 gigantic Ultimate Soldier boxes that are like they each had 2 tanks in them, and he's like, "Can you combine shipping and do not refund me any of the extra shipping? This is your bonus for doing a good deal with me."
So here,
I don't think I've ever had somebody not tell me not to refund the difference.
Here's my problem, real quick. I want to answer this, and then I'm going to tell you my problem about free shipping. Nancy, it's not a stupid question. I didn't know what it was either when I first got in resale. It's paper. It's just vintage paper stuff.
Postcards,
pictures, postcards, advertisement,
advertising,
stereo views, all of that.
Yeah, Marsha got it. So here's my problem with free shipping. If you are a top-rated seller, I don't think Plus is involved, but if you're a top-rated seller and top-rated Plus, I'm sorry. If you're a top-rated Plus seller, one of the benefits of being that is that you do not have to give the shipping back on the item if the item is being returned for remorseful reason, such as doesn't fit, don't like it, stuff like that. Okay, we're not talking about items not as described or anything like that. If the item is returned and you offer free returns, you lose that shipping both ways. That's the only thing I don't like about free shipping is you will lose the if I ship a pair of pants to someone and free shipping and they get the item and they say, "Oh, these doesn't fit," because I have free returns, they can send the item back. I pay for that label again, and I never get the option to not include original shipping on an item
You mean to deduct original shipping?
Making sense. Am I even saying this right? You guys know what I'm talking about.
To deduct, so you don't get the option. You have to pay for the label back because you do free shipping, but you don't necessarily get the option to deduct.
Yes, correct.
Original shipping on a free shipping item.
On a free shipping item,
because technically, hold on,
they never paid for shipping.
Yes, so you would never get to refund that.
Yes, that's the one problem.
And you can't, according to eBay's policy, you cannot withhold part of your 50%. You can withhold cannot be original shipping.
Correct. Or it cannot even, they don't even get, they used to give you an option, it's called restocking fee. They don't even give you that option anymore.
They say you can't do that anymore.
Reduction, they give you the reasons of why you have to choose one of them reasons.
But
go ahead.
I do like on those reasons when you go in and it says, why are you deducting this? And you get the options. It doesn't just say, okay, this is what it's for. If you choose that a seller sent something or a buyer sent something back damaged, used, or whatever, it reports that and it strikes their account for that.
Yeah, it reports it immediately. Rather than a fee. Let's see. That's one of the biggest reasons that I started a flat rate rather than a fee. Yes, I started flat rate for the simple fact that if I do now, see, flat rate's kind of like a double-edged sword for me because I live on the East Coast. So flat rate can be bad or good because if I do flat rate, say I do $9.99 on my jeans across the board, $9.99. Okay, I know that they will go to California for right around $9.70, but they'll go over here to Georgia for right around $7 and something. So here's where I lose at. Most of my sales, 90% of my sales do go to the West Coast because of my shipping. So if I do calculate shipping, I lose the buyers on that end of the country because the shipping is going to be really, really high. So I play with it's like a double-edged sword. Sometimes that flat rate does work, and sometimes you're just shipping to one end of the country because, sometimes if you don't get that flat rate right, which I have done that sometimes, and I've paid dearly for it. I remember some golf clubs I did one time, and they went to Arizona, and these guys in here know exactly what I'm talking about.
Golf club?
Yeah, remember them golf clubs?
Oh, we all remember those golf clubs.
Leroy, you remember the golf clubs? Yes, you're muted.
I remember Tape-A-Tolia, where you tape 85 rolls of tape to tape a package. And then you almost cried because of the weight. And then you got like $60 in super chats.
Yeah. My family helped supported me on that one. Yeah, because I really screwed up over that. That was.
Can I answer Lisa's question real quick?
Yes.
She asked, "What was that an advantage with your ring return?" So technically, because my store, my Dapper and Dazzle store, is not top rated yet because I have not been open 90 days yet, and I have the sales. I have the 100 sales or whatever it is, but I haven't been open 90 days yet. I don't get top rated seller options. So when I reached out to eBay about that being damaged, they have actually opened up twice on 2 items that I had. They opened up the option because it was damaged by the buyer to allow me to do a 50%. So eBay does have that option in the background. I know it's supposed to be a complaint about eBay thing, but eBay does have that option. If you reach out to them about an issue and you're not a top rated seller, and you can prove to them that it was damaged before it got back to you or whatever the case may be, they will willingly open it up for you, not every time, to allow you to do the 50% return. So before I reached out, I didn't have that option for mine because they did it as did not fit, but you can't do a 50% deduction unless you're top rated, I think. So I'm not top rated, but they still opened it up to let me do it.
That was nice of them.
Yeah.
They did it to 2 of them for me and refunded me back on the other one.
So here, Nancy says she's discovered that USPS is generally speaking, USPS best for small poly bag, Most small packages are best to go UPS, and large packages are cheapest with FedEx. So I'm not sure. I don't use UPS except for golf clubs. I do use FedEx home delivery for larger items that I never had a problem. I've never had a problem. I've used FedEx home delivery for larger items, and she's right. FedEx home delivery is cheaper for larger items than UPS or USPS. And I have used it, and I've never had a problem with them. Never.
You've never gotten overcharged for something.
I have.
That the back end charge.
Not with FedEx, only with UPS.
I have never gotten it with UPS, but FedEx, every time we have used FedEx, we have always gotten an upcharge because they don't know how to weigh and measure the stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know how to handle stuff either very well.
Here's the other thing that I did confirm. So we dropped our packages off at one of the 2 normal UPS locations. So it's not UPS, USPS locations today. And I was curious because they were training a new lady. So I did ask her. So when they scan your package and then you watch them set it on the scale, they are actually weighing it right then and there to verify the weight that you have is the weight that's on the label. So if you ever have a dispute on somebody saying, you didn't ship me anything, I got an empty box, that initial scan shows that. But yeah, UPS, we've never been upcharged. We've gotten refunds from UPS before and USPS, but we don't ship anything FedEx.
I've been upcharged with UPS and USPS, but never with FedEx.
I've only ever FedEx is the only one I've ever gotten an upcharge on.
And the only thing I ever get upcharged on is sending bags, which is retarded. Because here's what I don't understand. Okay, now Teresa and I have been around about this before, so she's going to disagree with me, and we're just going to agree to disagree on this. But I want. This is what I want to explain. If I put an item, a pair of jeans or whatever, inside of a poly bag, and I ship that thing through eBay, you have to put 3 measurements in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually when you do poly bags, you put 1 as that 3rd measurement. And then you send it off. Okay.
No, you don't ever put 1.
Hold on. Hear me out. So that's eBay. That's the way you would do it with eBay. If you use
hold on before you go on to the next one. So you just said the way you use eBay is to put the width and the length, and then it don't matter how tall it is. You just put 1.
If it's a poly bag. And here's why. If you use Pirate Ship
is not eBay.
But you can print labels through eBay with Pirate Ship. It does not.
No, you can print labels through Pirate Ship for eBay.
Yes, that's what I mean. It does not give you that 3rd measurement on a poly bag.
For bag in a box or box in a bag, they still do that.
That's because eBay doesn't offer that service.
The poly bag.
It's a box in a bag.
It has nothing to do with eBay. It has nothing to do with it. So my question is why is that you can put that thing in a bag, ship it through Pirate Ship without putting that thing? You can't put that 3rd measurement in there because they don't give you an option, and there's no upcharge on the poly bag. But if you put that 3rd option in on a ticket when you do it through eBay and you put it as 1, you get an upcharge no matter if it's an inch or not. If it's a small t-shirt, you still get charged an upcharge for a 2-inch, and it's not 2 inches. Sometimes it's not even 1 inch. That's a bunch of bull crap, and I completely disagree with that.
Okay, but here's the deal, Chris. eBay is eBay.
Ship that way. There should be no reason why you should get an upcharge. None whatsoever. I got that problem with the USPS because that's a USPS.
Hold on. Problem. So I'm gonna go into eBay. I'm gonna go into my post office tomorrow when I go to take packages in, and I'm going to specifically ask them if I walk in here with a poly bag or a box that's in a poly bag that's not, nicely fitted around it. If I go in there, what measurements do they take? Guarantee you they take all 3.
She told me that they were wrong. I shouldn't be upcharged because they're supposed to be 1 inch. That's what she told me. She told me.
But how do you know your postal service worker is right? Because not all postal service workers know shit.
I don't care who is right or who is wrong. My whole point is if you ship labels through pirate ship, you don't have to worry about that third measurement because you can't put that third measurement in, and you never get an upcharge because you're not allowed to put that third information in. It doesn't even give you an option. There's no upcharge there. I don't care who's wrong or who's right. I think it's unfair that any other service you use, USPS, if you have that third option and you put that in, you're charged.
Pirate ship. Is pirate ship the only one that offers you the 2-dimension option? If I ship something through Etsy, you put 3. If I put something through Mercari, you put 3. If I ship something through Poshmark, which I don't ship Poshmark because I don't sell, you put 3.
I don't know. Is anybody
pirate ship is probably eating the difference, if there is one, because they chose to do that option. I don't think the box in a bag should even be an option because. But that's the same situation. When you choose poly on pirate ship, it's poly padded envelope or box in a bag. Those are the 3 options that you choose for that.
No.
100%.
Well, on eBay, it's not asking if it's a poly or a box.
No, they're not. It's a package.
So you're putting the 3 dimensions, whether it's a poly or a box. They don't differentiate.
Yeah. See, look, the box. See, you got to put 3 dimensions in with the box on pirate ship. But when it comes to a poly bag, there is no 3 dimensions.
There is. There is length, width, and height.
He's talking about.
I'm telling you, on Poshmark, they don't offer you. You cannot fill that in.
Pirate ship.
On pirate.
I know it doesn't. I've used it. What I'm saying is, it's incorrect. There is no other service that you use that doesn't require you to put in all 3 measurements for a bag like that.
Yeah, so I'm actually looking on pirate ship now, and it only asks for the length and the width and the weight.
Yes.
That's it.
And we know that.
Yeah.
So how is it that you can be upcharged when you print a label from another platform that you have the 3 dimensions, but when it comes to pirate ship and you're only allowed to put the 2 dimensions in, that's all you can put in is the length and the width, and you're not upcharged?
Because pirate ship is, like she said, probably eating the cost of
pirate ship is eating
the 36 inches.
Because if you put a box, those are the categories, FYI. If you log into pirate ship and you choose envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, soft pack, or box in a bag, if you stick a box in a bag, no matter what, you still have 3 dimensions.
I've never
3 dimensions.
I've never seen an option that gives you a box for a bag.
It's in. If you choose, you have to click on the padded envelope.
All right, hold on a minute.
Envelope, padded envelope, because you have.
It only gives.
Look at the very last one. Box in a bag.
I don't see that, Teresa. There's not.
Click on it. Click on envelope.
Hold on. I'm done. You just hold on 1 second.
There's all kinds of noises.
It's already clicked. So if I click anything else, okay, so let's click this off. Where is the box in the bag?
It is part of envelope.
Okay, so I go right here and click envelope. All I can do is put length, width, pounds, or
no. What I'm saying is look where it says that. It says envelope, padded envelope. It's not. I'm not talking about dimensions or checking another option. Look in that option you have selected for envelope, and keep reading across.
A box in a bag.
Yes. Well, if you stick a box in a bag, guess what? It still has 3 dimensions.
Well, yeah. Why would you put a box in a bag? That makes
because pirate ship allows you to do that. eBay does not.
So who's eating now? See, I would understand if I put a box in a bag and put the 3rd dimension as 1 inch. Of course, I'm going to get charged. So who's eating that cost on pirate ship then?
Pirate ship. That's why eBay and nobody else is willing to do it, because why would you lose money on that? Just like on Whatnot or on whoever the other Mercari, Poshmark, where they let you ship a USPS Ground Advantage box for $6 when it normally costs most normal people $9.
Well, I think they got a deal with USPS because.
Well, I know. So maybe so does.
Not your everyday average Joe Schmo can get Ground Advantage materials either, you know, and I think that's just their deal that they got.
Well, yeah, you can, because if you know, there are post offices who are ordering them and sticking them behind their counter and giving them to people.
Oh, are they? Didn't know that.
I've seen people post that.
Oh, I'm always causing issues. This is the Grinch episode, SCG. I can cause the issues tonight, legitimately.
But yeah, so I will die on that cross. 100% that what Poshmark, what they do is totally wrong.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you put a t-shirt, t-shirt, Teresa,
a regular one,
in a bag, and you do that third measurement, what's your third measurement?
1 inch.
You ought to know what it is automatically.
1 inch.
Okay, but so why am I being upcharged for a freaking t-shirt for 2.5 inches when it's not even 1 inch thick?
You don't. You put in 1 inch.
I do. I get upcharged every single freaking. Well,
what's your other dimension?
No, this is the point, though.
No, you're missing. You're missing my point for real.
Why would you put 2 inches? An inch.
Shirt right here in a poly bag. It's not even 1 inch, and I get an upcharge for 2.5 inches. Why?
Who's upcharging it for 2.5 inches?
USPS. Why?
What's your other dimensions?
What are they? 10 by 11 or whatever it is, or 10 by 10? It's 10 by 10 by 1. It's for a t-shirt.
Well, I do know that in order to get the flat rate padded envelope option on eBay, you have to use that third dimension as 2 inches. You can't put one.
Padded envelope.
I know, but I'm just saying,
right?
You can't even put 1 inch for that. You have to use 2 for your third dimension.
That don't make sense.
To even get the option.
But you do, if I pack stuff in a padded on eBay and it's an inch, I only put an inch. If it's 4 inches, I put 4 inches.
But try to get the flat rate padded envelope.
I would never use it because I don't ship priority.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that's one of the things eBay is like, they don't recognize the 1 inch.
A t-shirt in this bag right here.
I know, Chris, I know.
It's gonna I'm just saying, if I put a t-shirt in this bag right here, it's gonna be 1 inch or less thick. It's no way 2.5. There's no way it's 2.5 inches.
I bet you it's 2.5 inches.
In half.
Well, even if
I do. I do.
Even if it was, it wouldn't change.
Make it thicker. I put it in flat, square.
So it's floppy.
Even if it was, it wouldn't change the dimensions to the point where it would get an upcharge. So I don't really understand what's happening there, other than the fact you're just your own little circle.
I'm getting an upcharge on t-shirts that are in that third thing is at 1 inch. I'm getting an upcharge with it every time I do a label for a t-shirt with eBay with that third dimension. If I go through Pirate Ship, I never get that upcharge. And that upcharge is always saying on the t-shirt size, it's always saying 2.5 inches. A t-shirt is anybody that does clothes, it's in this chat or in this business, knows that a t-shirt is not 2.5
Hold on. Here's my question. I ship eBay 99% of the time. I don't know where you're putting your 2.5 inches. Because it doesn't require me to.
You're being generous, Teresa. You're being
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
But serious, when I do my hold on. It automatically puts 2.5 in there for you?
No, you could put if you got something like it's 11.5 or whatever, you can put 11.5 in there and it'll accept that. You didn't know you could do that now?
Hey,
I know. I don't ever use 0.5. I round to the next up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So as long as it's under 36 inch total, it's just like the box anyway, right?
What's that?
If you're putting your measurements for a poly bag, it's the same up to 36 inches like it is a box, right? So what difference does it make?
Yeah, that's what okay, you guys keep talking. I'm doing a test.
Right here, to show you that I'm getting upcharged for t-shirts that are an inch thick, and they're telling me they're 2.5 inches.
That's what I'm trying to get to you is where is it telling you it's 2.5 inches?
It tells you on the thing when you get an upcharge, it says a measurement, whatever it is, and it tells you the measurement. Chris,
then I have never ever once. I ship polys every single day. And I will put 1 inch for my t-shirts because that's all it is. I've never been upcharged for it.
Well,
Never.
I have on every single one of them I've done. Every one of them. Every one of them.
I'm wondering
I have every one of them.
I'm wondering if it's one of those things that, and this is just, I have no idea why we'd be doing that, but my thought, the only thought I would have is whenever you ship on eBay, you're getting the commercial rate, blah blah blah, through eBay and all that. If they make any adjustments to the package, like if it's over an inch thick, it automatically goes up to 2 inches or whatever. If that has some kind of effect, like on the back end, as far as like what they might charge in store or something. That's the only thing I can think of, because why don't you just start putting it at 2.5 inches or 2 or 3 inches, just
3 inches. Yeah.
Put it at 3 inches to begin with, or 2 inches to begin with, because it's not going to charge you anymore for it. Then that way it'll have it on the label and they can't upcharge you for it. Why don't you just do that? So this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, these are kind of things you can get upset about, or you can just find a hack to get around it.
That's fine. I mean, I can do that. I'm just saying that's not right for me to be getting upcharged for freaking. Now look, when I first had this conversation, hold on, because this has to do with you, Teresa. When we first had this conversation, we talked about it. Me, you, and Corey, as a matter of fact, we talked about it, and since that conversation, my jeans, I do raise it to 3 inches on my jeans. I do that on my jeans. I will say that, because what y'all had told me made sense about that. I says, well, okay, I can see that. All right. So I did that. But on my shirts, my t-shirts, and I'm still.
Okay. I just did a test, just so you know, just to prove that I don't know what you're doing, but I will say you're doing it wrong. Sorry. But I went to Pirate Ship and I typed in a package that is shipping from here to 90210. It is 9 inches by 9 inches, a poly bag on Pirate Ship. So I don't put the third dimension. I put 9 by 9, and I did it at 1 pound. It came up with Ground Advantage shipping for $8.31. Okay. Keep that in mind. I went to eBay and I did the same thing. I did 1 pound, 9 by 9 by 1, because I'm required to put that 1 inch in. Going to 90210. UPS Ground Advantage is $7.92. So it's higher on Pirate Ship than it is on on eBay to ship that same exact package with the third dimension.
So what are you saying, that Pirate Ship eats that cost and that's where the charge is?
No, Pirate Ship was higher than eBay.
Right. So Pirate Ship charges you for that third dimension.
Somehow.
Is that what you're saying?
Based on what I have, it was $8.31 on Pirate Ship, and it was $7 and some cents on eBay. That's why, to me, I'm not going, unless it's a significant difference on what eBay is charging. It is way too time consuming, way too much effort to go put that crap into eBay or into Pirate Ship to go ship off Pirate Ship. I'll continue shipping off eBay. I will eat that extra $2 that eBay charges me versus what Pirate Ship would charge me, because that saves me time.
All right, let me read I put something in a chat for DPT.
No, you didn't.
About the says is UPS actually has special thickness thresholds, and under 1 inch thick can sometimes qualify as a flat or a low cost first class. So it may be thinking you're sending a first class envelope instead of a poly.
So it's taking advantage of UPS and causing higher rates, because if you stick a box in a bag and that box is 7 inches tall.
Teresa, I'm not talking about putting a box in the bag. I'm not that
No,
stupid.
I know. I'm just saying, either whether it's 1 inch or it's 7 inches, it's calculating it somehow.
But what she just said gives a thought to me. So that's priority mail, right? Is what you're saying. Okay. So are they thinking that it's a priority mail?
No, this is Ground Advantage.
Ground Advantage.
Yeah.
I know, but are they thinking it's a priority mail?
No, it's Ground Advantage.
It says USPS has specific thickness thresholds. Under 1 inch thick can sometimes qualify as flats or lower cost first class or Grand Advantage tiers. Greater than 1 inch automatically becomes a package, which costs more and loses flat pricing eligibility. But because I know it's only 1 inch, but it's getting a thickness more than an envelope. So they're reading it as a package when you put in the envelope dimension. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So curiosity, Chris, do your t-shirts ever go over 1 inch? Ever? I would say go back and look at the ones that you've been upcharged with and see if it's because you ship them pirate ship and it's assuming it's a 1 inch package because that's what a poly and padded typically is. It's upcharging from there.
I don't ship pirate ship. I was using that as an example.
So then what you're saying is if you put your stuff into eBay and you use a padded rate or a padded envelope, or Leroy, we're still going to ban you out of here. Feet are not allowed.
I've been trying to get attention for 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's been trying to say something for 20 minutes.
If you go into eBay, Chris, and you are sending a poly, what you're saying is because pirate ship doesn't make you put that third thing in there, what you're doing on eBay is you're putting, if it's 992, you're putting 991 because pirate ship doesn't.
If it's a t-shirt, if it's a t-shirt, it's TNT and 1.
Some t-shirts go over 1 inch. Depending on the size.
I would put it at 2 inches and never have this conversation again.
Sorry,
the reason the dimensions matter is because it's not just weight that they go off of the price.
I think you're looking at it backwards too, Chris. You're thinking eBay's upcharging you when eBay's actually doing the package. Everybody else is downcharging.
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
It's not that eBay is upcharging. It's that everybody else is eating the cost and it's down. It's looking lower.
I don't think it's eBay doing it. I think it's the USPS people.
It's not because. Well, eBay's system is what controls it.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's eBay doing it? How does eBay know?
No, eBay's following the proper stuff.
It's the USPS because eBay pulls from there their rates and everything, and then if they want to just whatever. But I just read that USPS does read 1 inch differently than 2 inches.
All right, Leroy, go, Leroy. Yeah. Let's get it.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah. You do realize that there is a lot of I don't want to say the wrong word, but I'm gonna say not animated, but like machine, like there's machines and there's lasers everywhere. Once they leave the back room from where we drop them in, right? All the mail. So when you put it on the table, it's a 1 inch shirt. When it's on the conveyor, it's probably more of the 2.5 inch. 3 inch shirt because they're not putting it flat like you have. It's already been thrown around, spun around, and it reads your label. It has scanners everywhere, and then it can send back. Bam! It will send back a charge that it's over. That's what my post office.
That's not my fault.
But you put it in a poly bag, so it's your fault. If you put it in a 6x6 box, it's a 6x6 box. If you put it in a poly bag where there's room. There's no way you could tell me it's always going to stay flat. No, it could be.
Okay.
It could be.
Go ahead, Lever. When you're done,
it could be 1 inch, or it could be a 4 inch because that bag's going to move, flex, and everything else.
Someone even in the comments said even the shirt will bunch up.
Good, it said the same.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We got GPT.
Hold on, a timeout.
Go ahead, do your thing.
You got a super chat real quick. Brad, do the super chat real quick.
Let me get over. Hey, John, thank you so much for showing up week after week after week. This is for you, bud.
Tammy says she just start wadding them up and putting them in a 4x4 box.
I said just make your dimensions. Just make your dimensions bigger for your polys, and you'll be okay.
All right, Teresa, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna send it to you. I'm over the topic.
Look, this is what this episode was supposed to be at.
No.
Well, no, that
comes out.
This was about problems with well, I guess that's a problem for you for online reselling. For you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My question, Chris, are you doing flat rate on your t-shirts? Or do you do calculated?
I do a fat $5.99 flat rate on my t-shirt.
So just up your flat rate a little bit and do the 2-inch.
Right. Yeah. So I'm always wrong. It's okay. That's why nobody should be
true, nobody's saying you're wrong. We're just trying to think of a solution.
We're just saying Pegasus was right.
Yeah. Teresa's mad at me. Scott, Teresa.
No, I'm concentrating so I can send this to you.
I'm sorry. She's going to beat you tonight. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
I interrupted you, Leroy. I'm sorry about that. You were saying?
No, you're fine. I don't think Chris is wrong. I just think Chris doesn't understand that we're not trying to say you're wrong. We're just trying to say that to fix that solution to make it easier. There's so many things. It's eBay's platform, or it's even if you say Pirate Ship, it's their rules, or whoever they deal with is their rules. It like Teresa said, you can check it because they only do 2 dimensions, and USPS does 3 dimensions. You just have to learn. Okay, I should ship this here or this way. What's best for me? I mean, there's times where I could save $2 and ship FedEx, but I'm bringing the other 8 packages to the post office. Well, why go all the way to FedEx? It's not even all the way. I go buy it, but why get out of the van again just to save $2 when I can just drop it all off and we'll get 1 receipt?
So John just asked. He says, "Chris, what is the upcharge difference?" Usually, John, it's about $1.50, $2 difference. And I know, look, everybody's going to say, oh, it's just $1.50, it's just $2, blah, 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 blah. Look, when you got 30 or 40 of them a year, that's a lot of money, guys. I mean.
Yeah, but everybody you get all these.
That all adds up, I mean, so, I mean, I get sick of hearing that, well, it's just $1. And I'm not trying to be mean or ugly. I'm just saying that just bothers me that we can all sit here and say, well, this adds up over time, so let's not do it. And then I'm sitting here bringing up something that adds up over time. And
how many times this happened?
Well, I mean, this year alone, 30.
Okay,
30
then
times?
that to me, hold on though. To me, that would mean I need to change something. If it happens 30 times consistently. You need to change something.
But Teresa, what I'm saying is it.
Hey, sometimes you got to account for other people's stupidity or whatever. But man, those poly bags would be listed as 3 inches high before they left my house if I was having that issue.
100%. So here's my curiosity, Chris. If you go back and look at those changes that they gave you. Pick 5 of your 30. Is it dimensional weight that they're doing?
It's always dimensional weight. It's always dimensional weight. It's never the weight. But hold on. Dimensional weight, they don't typically get into dimensional weight until your box is bigger than the weight of the package. Package. The size.
I know. Not always, though. Not always.
I mean, like a 10 by 15 by 3, it wouldn't be dimensional.
So you're saying not always. They don't do that always. They've done it to me. I'm not sitting here making this up. I mean, I'm telling you guys what's happening to me.
Okay.
With my packages.
I don't know. I'm not going to say they're targeting you, Chris. I'm not going to say that. But my post office, I asked them because I accidentally, I do bulk.
The bulk shipping.
I do bulk shipping, and sometimes if you've ever used bulk shipping, you'll know that whenever you go and do it, sometimes it's like it times out or something, and like it won't do it the way you're supposed to. So I have to turn around and do it again. And I forgot to make a priority package a priority package because I was using one that was a priority package, and I accidentally stuck a Ground Advantage label on it, and it did come back. And so I went and picked it up at my post office when I saw that it came back, and I asked them, I was like, I told her that was just a mistake on my part. And they told me at the post office, they said, it really is just a matter. He said, like, if that would have happened here, he said, there's a good chance we would have just sent it through. He said, it really depends on the postal worker where it, it hit one of the things and what they decide to do with it. So it may be.
Well, look at what happened to Dave. When Dave was putting in all those rando dimensions for his boxes, they brought a whole truckload back to him because they weren't right when they got him there to weigh them.
Dave who?
The
ADH Dave.
ADH Dave. Yeah, he got like a whole load of stuff.
He got a whole truckload back.
But I do you think it would be somebody at your post office, Chris?
No, I don't. I know. I asked the lady at my post office.
Chris, if I had to deal with you every day, I might upcharge you too.
Well, I asked her. I said, what am I supposed to be putting these packages at? Because I'm being upcharged. And I showed her. She says that's wrong. She says these are an inch. These are an inch, if that. And I says I know. So, I just.
So then, curiosity. Are you rounding up your other dimensions? No, are you rounding up your other dimensions, or are you just putting it at, like somebody else in the chat said, if it's a quarter of an inch,
I do 11. If it's 9.5, I do 10. And so I mean, it's all right though. I mean, I'll just deal.
I don't know. I would just, if it were me and I had that happen that many times, I would go back and look at what I was doing.
I have.
See what's gone wrong.
I've called eBay. They've investigated. I've been refunded for a lot of them already. There's just more that I just got to continue to deal with. And I'm just saying it's wrong. I don't understand where the problem is. Because if I put a box in a bag and mark it 1 inch, then there's an issue.
Hold on. Read the thing. The whole thing with pirate ship in the box in the bag, that is a pirate ship only issue. They get around it because of their API system that connects to. No, I'm just explaining it. So their box in a bag gets around it because they connect to their API system with the USPS a different way than eBay, Etsy, and all of them do. eBay, Etsy, and all of them require all 3 dimensions.
Let me ask you. I want to ask you this because I think I'm kind of curious. It's happened like 30 something times to you. Why didn't you just ship those through pirate ship?
Again, because pirate ship, you gotta have the funds in your bank account to do your shipping.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's that. Okay, that answers my question. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, I'm not one of these big sellers that make $1,500 a week, in sales, so they can have that extra little cushion for shipping costs.
I got you. You don't have to explain. You don't have to explain. I didn't catch that. I was wondering why you didn't just use it. That makes sense. I got you.
Hey, Chris, is it still here? Stock is Todd, right?
Yeah.
He's left a little message for you right above mine.
Oh, Marsha, you're requested.
He's just sitting back loving it.
I just want to be nice.
I'm sorry. You're probably miserable.
No, I'm not.
Chris, you completely. We build this as the definitive guide to everything wrong with online reselling or eBay and online reselling, and you just took 45 minutes to talk about a bag and a box.
What else do you have?
But I didn't.
I did it.
I just
number eight on ChatGPT's list was shipping costs, lost packages, and logistics. I think we have thoroughly.
I think we covered that.
Yeah. I'm going to X that one off right there. All right.
The whole thing.
So I feel like now's a good time to talk about number 9 on that list. Emotional stress, burnout, and community toxicity.
I don't know. I don't know.
I like that was one of those. I just don't like after like the first time or second time at least. For sure, by the third time, I just would have started putting those packages at like 3 inches or something. The fact that you're sending, the fact that
you're telling me, wait a minute.
The fact that you're putting 1 inch on it and 32 times this year, you've gone, dadgummit!
But my question to you though is, you're telling me that there's no difference between 1 inch and 3 inches?
No, I mean,
I'm not answering that question.
Can you do different?
Hey, Chris, when you put in, have you got a T-shirt waiting to be shipped or anything like it?
No.
Take your shirt off, Chris, and show us.
In your eBay calculator for shipping, if it's a 10
hold
by 15
bag
and you put it 3 inches, it's not going to change the cost.
Behind the bubble wrap, welcome in, first time viewer, I think, because I've never seen your name before. I don't know whether to tell you to stay or go. Because if you don't know us, then this may not be a good spot to be.
You know what it is? Corey shut down reseller therapy for December, and we hadn't taken care of things over there.
He shut it down, and I'm losing my mind over here.
Corey, are we changing it in January to Chris therapy or just still resale therapy?
We're gonna have to get so caught up.
What are you talking about, Tammy? Don't call me now. I ain't calling you.
Yeah.
Can I make a real quick comment?
Yeah.
So I just did what Brad just said to do. Go in and calculate the differences between them. It does go up from 1 to 3 inches on eBay, but the amount that I calculated when I did my 9x9x1 on pirate ship comes up as the same cost as what I did 9x9x3 on eBay.
And used to it didn't. One of the reasons it does now is because they're actually factoring in cubic rates on packages now as well. So that's something that eBay didn't used to have as part of their system, but now they do.
9x9. So Chris, if it's an inch, go up to 9x9x2, because 9x9x2 is the same exact as 9x9x1 or 10x10x1, 10x10x2. Go up to a 2 and see if you quit getting charged the overcharge.
Okay.
Chris, I have a little kitty for kitty therapy for you.
If Tanya's in there watching, and she might have turned it off by now, but if she is, she's jealous of you, Marcia, because our cat will not do that.
Well, he's fighting me right now, so
you just got to squeeze a little tighter.
He's like, "Get me down now."
She said, "Don't call her now, Teresa."
No, she said Teresa hollered at me about the inches, so she doesn't want to go up to 2 inches.
Yeah, this whole conversation with Amy anyway. She's the one that does the shipping.
So Brad, talking of kitties, our cat has decided he is very exploratory outside now. He will spend like 30 minutes outside. And then when he comes in, he doesn't give a crap what you're doing. If you're in the middle of working on your laptop, he will come and sit right here, soaking wet and cold because we've had melting snow, rain, and everything else. He don't care. He just comes and sits right there. He's like, "You're my human. Make me warm." It's insane.
Okay, well, that's good information, Sandy. That's good information. A package that weighs under 15.9 ounces only gets charged cubic if the package exceeds 22 inches. Okay. All right. Good information.
I think it's all the Grinch's fault and none of Chris's fault.
I don't understand what she means. If it's under 15 point, what if it's over?
I had surmised that maybe the difference in cost was because of cubic rate shipping calculations.
My thing is, she says if a package weighs under 15.9 ounces, only gets charged cubic feet if it exceeds 22
Yeah, that's
so
the
what if it
threshold.
weighs over 15.9, but not
Then you get
52?
it doesn't matter. Once you go over an inch or over 1 pound, then it starts looking at cubic rate. It's not saying that it says for under a pound, if it hits over 22 inches, then it will do cubic rate. But anything other than that will do standard box rate.
When it hits over 22 inches, don't they do an upcharge to it?
Sorry.
No, that's over 48. I think. I don't know.
Look, Scott. He says, wait a minute, that's not it. Scott said that we were done, and y'all confused him again. I'm going to get Pegasus to make another video now.
Oh, God.
There you go, Teresa. That's who you can blame right there.
Well, FYI, all I have to say on that is somebody sent that video to him because we were talking about him. Because he don't watch, I guarantee you he don't watch our channel.
To be fair, we weren't really talking about him. Chris brought him up, and so
how do you know that he doesn't watch others' channels?
Chris, I wouldn't.
He watches others' channels, but he don't watch this one. He watches mostly the big time one.
If we made his video.
I think somebody sent it to him because we were talking about him.
Why are you trying to burst our bubble and be like, it's not the show, Chris. It's somebody.
Hey, YouTubers have their minions. I'm sure one of the minions sent it.
Okay. Who? Me?
No, I don't know.
It wasn't me that sent it.
Everybody has a minion.
Look, let's see.
Sandy.
He says, "Well, Pegasus get out of his chance now." Well, we made a debut in his latest video, Nancy.
Chris is so proud of this.
Yeah, we was on one of Pegasus' videos.
Chris got to watch himself on another video, and he's like,
get critique.
I think I laughed retarded because I laughed in that, and I was like, "Oh, that's retarded." Everybody just froze except for me.
I didn't.
Brad froze. Look,
Brad froze. Leroy, move.
Uh-oh.
No, Leroy, he's got a glint in his glasses. I can see he's moving. Bradley, come back.
You just have to go watch it. Very beginning.
He thinks really hard about what to say.
Tammy says she just snorted.
Oh.
Look at that face.
Did you read Roman's thing?
What did he say?
Says he will discuss how you save money on inches instead of buying replenishables and shipping them in poly mailers.
Ah, okay.
Chris, you killed his computer again.
Yeah. Of course, it's always me.
Uh-oh.
It's always me.
He'll be back, but we can't leave until he comes back. So
she says I can't say the R word. Why not?
I don't know. Why can't you?
Masha, what do you have going on for the next week for reselling? Are you going to list more near the Christmas? Are you going to not list for 2 days? What are you doing?
I got to list more because I got to get back more into full time.
Yeah.
I got a 10 by 15 unit to get rid of, remember?
How many?
Are they about 1 inch?
10 by 15 storage unit dev file.
There you go, Brad. I'm glad you decided to come back and join us.
How is that going to again?
And Brad's got a TV on again.
Yeah, it's going away. Give it a second.
So, what
Chris,
are you doing for Christmas? What, Brad?
You ruined the whole night, Chris.
I ruin it every night.
We're supposed to talk about all these things.
All right, well, go.
And we spent an hour on your package.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Why are you going to discuss this episode, Scott? Do y'all discuss these episodes? Anyway, Tammy says she's just here for the ending prayer.
There's not much. Only 2 things happened.
So I guess I'm gonna make y'all Pegasus Lounge T-shirts to wear. Oh, there you go. Can't hear you, Teresa.
I'd wear it.
I can't hear you, Teresa.
She went mute. She hollered at you so much on this episode she lost her voice.
And now
She's just waiting for the prayer. She wants to go home.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. There she is. Can you talk? All right, there you go. Kat, thank you. She says that we all enjoy such a good laugh. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad I can make people laugh. That's my purpose here.
Jan.
People can laugh. People can laugh at my mistakes. What does Jan say? Please bring Chris some patience. Brad, Marcia, do you have anything you'd like to talk about before we go?
2 hours in, if you got something, Marcia.
I think I'm traumatized.
Oh my God, man.
Well, I'll say this.
Well, nothing to do with reselling or anything, but just prayers for the NASCAR family, for Greg Biffle and his family.
I was going to mention that.
I wanted to mention that.
That
was a shock.
Also, Rob Reiner. I feel like part of my childhood died. Spinal tap.
That whole thing is a insane story to watch.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Marsha, are you gonna come back?
Yes, I'll come back.
Do we have to pay you again?
It'll be when you're on vacation, Chris.
Okay. That was the last to see. Now you know why you was on the
well,
last.
she'll be back next week then.
Next week is Christmas.
Yeah, because we're not doing it next week,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, everyone, real quick. Next Thursday there will be no show, but for New Year's Eve there will be a show.
You should be the Grinch for Christmas and just come on by yourself and just complain to everybody.
If I ain't got nothing better to do, no, Christmas Eve I'm going to be busy. I don't even think I'll be here. I'll probably be back on my way back from Georgia because I have to go take Mom home. So, but yeah, next week we will not be here. I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and we will see you on New Year's. Isn't Thursday the following Thursday New Year's Eve? Is that correct, Brad? And we will see you on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
With that said, Marsha, would you like to come back? Marsha, would you like to come back for New Year's Eve?
Sure.
And we'll give you a whole hour.
Okay. Well, I'm being asked to lecture on the benefits of 2 extra inches, so.
Well, there's not much to say.
Thursday is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Or New Year's Day, not New Year's
New Year's
Eve.
Day, yeah, day.
Oh, when's the final weigh-in? Thursday is New Year's Day.
Yeah. Oh boy, I don't know. I might have to bail. That's my auction day.
Hold on a second. I may not.
I was going to say New Year's Day. People might have stuff going on.
Wait a minute. I got to look at something here. I got to look at my calendar. Give me 1 minute.
We could move it a day earlier. Oh no, yeah, we can move it a day earlier to New Year's Eve. But I don't do anything for New Year's Eve, so that would depend on everybody else.
When is New Year's Eve?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday, December 31st.
Okay.
It don't matter to me.
I cannot do it on Wednesday the 31st. And I cannot do it on the 1st either.
Well, then we skip 2 weeks.
So we'll be skipping 2 weeks.
But when were we supposed to do the weigh-in? Because that was going to be...
but weigh-in doesn't matter. It's when we announce the actual winner. I think it's January 2nd is your last weigh-in.
Do y'all want to do it on the 2nd instead?
That's a Friday.
Yeah. There are lots of other people on Friday evenings.
Do what?
There are other people that are on Friday evenings. Like I think Scott and them are on Friday evening.
Well, we can't do it on Tuesday
John.
because that's cat shows on Tuesday.
How about we just come back in April?
April, you go.
We can wait and announce the actual biggest loser winner on our next show on the 8th.
Yeah.
The
8th.
Next week is Christmas. The following week is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
You'll get your prize before the 8th, correct?
I ain't gonna win.
I don't know. He's got some stiff competition in there.
Sure does. So yeah, it'll be the 8th before we come back.
Well, it'll be a good Christmas break and New Year break.
So my question though is, we need to talk to Corey and find out what day are we coming back on the 6th for Reseller Therapy.
That's different.
I don't know. Like I can tell you right now, he is in the middle of he doesn't even talk to me most days because he's in the middle of 3 projects he's working on.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll get around to it whenever he can. You know, I mean, I know he's real busy and stuff, which is fine.
Corey said he's not coming back.
Why not, Corey? You don't like me no more?
All right.
Not after tonight.
Why not? What did I do wrong?
Your viewers are dropping off, Chris.
Oh, you timed the other one.
Yeah, we lost some.
Marcia, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Teresa?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. And I can't even say the dollar auction because we've been kind of slacking on that with stuff. But come back. If you don't watch Grams of Pops, come back, check out Grams of Pops Vintage. There will be a video that drops Saturday. It should be interesting. We had some super cool comments this week on our video.
Leroy?
Good holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, go ahead.
And buy your ticket to Plains to Profit if you haven't already. Plains2profit.com.
Yep. And I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. For the next 2 weeks, I will be running a Whatnot show at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Come by and check it out. We do a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool random stuff. But other than that, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Brad, you're up.
All right.
Don't make me laugh.
Took us a while to get here, so let's all bow our heads in prayer, okay? Let's do this. All right, God. I know there are some things that are on people's hearts and minds tonight. Most of all, God, we just ask that you'd help Chris's package dysfunction. God, work a miracle as only you can do and make Chris's packages fit through USPS's shipping system. For the love of God, for all that is good and holy, please do that for us, Jesus. Also, I'd pray you'd help old Grinch Topher's heart grow 3 sizes today. And on a sincere note, I ask you this. I sincerely ask you to bless all our friends that showed up tonight and show up week after week. I pray they just have a blessed Christmas full of joy and love and just all good happiness stuff. We're thankful for all good things that you've allowed us to have. And we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Merry Christmas, everybody.